Welcome to the DRC 2021 Relay Championship. I'm Big Sam, your humble host, filling in for Gustavo. You're looking at the 16 cars representing 8 manufacturers that will be competing for the championship. Today we begin the quarterfinals with these 16 famous casts that will be divided into 8 teams. Opposing teams will race side by side, needing to work together as one driver from each team will start atop the DRC. The other 2 teammates are waiting mid-course. They'll take the baton and race to the finish line. It's not as easy as it sounds. Here you get a look at the elimination bracket where the teams line up to begin the tournament today. You can see the track layout, and we'll go over the race rules where the 2 teammates will start atop the raceway going around 2 180 curves and meeting at the car changing point where the teammates will take the baton, as you can see here, and then race around 2 hairpin turns straddling a 180 that leads to a perilous drop, sailing them towards the finish line. Today is quarterfinal number 1. Team Lambo against Team Porsche. For Team Porsche, they'll be driving 911 GT3s, Padal M in the red behind the wheel, and Little Havoc in the purple from Australia. For Team Lambo, it's Alex Payne behind the wheel of the Centenario, while it's Nathan Never from Croatia behind the Gallardo. Alex from the US. Let's take a look at the rules. The drivers with the highest score wins the round. Each round could consist of as many as 8 laps. However, at the end of 6 laps, if the score is tied, we will then run 2 additional laps for overtime. It's important to note that the cars stationed at the changing point must not move before they are handed the baton, and any double tapping or illegal handoff of the baton can result in a DNF. You get 2 points for winning the race, 1 point for coming in second, crossing the finish line that is, and 1 point if you can clear the finish line in the air. We'll go to the judges and the replay to determine whether the vehicle did cross the finish line in the air or not. Well, let's get this quarterfinal race underway. The teams have decided who is going to start this race, and it's Little Havoc in the purple Porsche on the inside and Never in the Gallardo on the outside. Hey, that's what she said. The teams race down the first leg around the 2 turns, and it's Little Havoc in front. Padal M takes the bump and races to the lead, heading towards the perilous drop. We don't know where Alex Payne is. There he is, coming around finally to the drop, and he sails across the finish line, although Padal M gets there first. I do see a flag being held up at the exchange point. It looks like they're pointing to Alex Payne, as Padal M does get across the finish line, does not get the bonus, clearly hitting the line, and there is Alex Payne sailing well beyond the finish line for the 2-point bonus. But let's see, there's Alex Payne rolling a little in front, and it's late to the touch for Nathan Never. So that is going to be a disqualification, as the teams are not allowed to move before the baton is tossed, and that unfortunately is going to hurt Team Lambo as Team Porsche takes a 2-0 lead. You can see the car exchange point midway through the track, and the rules state that the baton must be tossed legally, no advanced movement or double touching, and that Lambo team did both. We've switched lanes now. It is Never on the inside and the Porsche on the outside. This time Nathan gets out front and is racing around the first leg 2 turns. 180, getting to Alex Payne first, and it's the Centenario out in front in race 2, racing through the hills around the 180, leading to the perilous drop. Let's see how they do this time around. And no! Helicopters into the ravine after banking to the right and then crossing traffic to the left. Where is Padal M? Across the ravine safely, no bonus points. The Centenario lands on all 4s, but after a helicopter maneuver into the ravine, gets no points for Team Lambo, and Padal M is there to pick up the pieces well before the line, but does pick up 2 points for Team Porsche to take a 4-0 lead in the contest. You can see the exchange was fair, and we're about to run it back for race 3. But before we do, let me announce that Cliff International Raceway is a sponsor of the DRC. You can check the description below and find information about their Cliff coins. a digital currency they're currently offering. Go to their Facebook group and their YouTube channel and join both to get more information and participate in the Cliff Coins International Raceway promotion. Well, as we get to race 3, it's been all Team Porsche up 4-0 and have the inside track. The Aussie Little Havoc has the purple Porsche ready to go, stumbling out of the gate. Gives Team Lambo the opportunity. Nathan puts his nose out in front, but here comes Little Havoc. They hit simultaneously at the exchange zone, and Padal has the red Porsche out in front. That little wiggle might open up the door, and it does. Here comes Alex Payne hitting the drop first. Puts his nose down in front of the finish line for 2 points. And the win. Padal does not make it across the ravine. May have given up without much power coming off the drop zone and just wiped out early to save the car. There's Alex nosing down just in front of the finish line. That's 2 points for Team Lambo. They are back in it. It's 4-2. The exchange zone is fair, and we're off to race 4. Can't say enough about how big that race was for Team Lambo in the third leg. They're on the inside track. Nathan has the Lambos geared up and ready to take advantage of the momentum. They're out in front early. Little Havoc isn't giving up, but Lambos take advantage at the exchange zone. Alex Payne is out in front early, hits the hairpin turn, and the drop first and clears the line. That's going to be close for a bonus. We'll have to see what the judges say. Here comes Padal coming in second. He's also close to the bonus, bangs into the guardrail, which takes an awful hit. That's going to cost someone money, I'll bet. Here is Alex's review. It is close. He is right near the line. No bonus points awarded to Team Lambo. That's going to leave a mark. Padal, he is sailing. Is the bumper hitting the line? The judges say no. Bonus points for Team Porsche. Each team gets 2 points, 6-4, as we go into the 5th race. This is important. This will set up the final leg. Little Havoc on the inside, stumbles a bit out of the gate. Nathan's in front, but here comes Havoc again. He's going to get to the exchange zone first. Oh, but he hits Padal twice, maybe 3 times. This run might not count for Team Porsche. Padal is into the drop zone first. He's up and over. That's not going to be a bonus point, but Alex Payne picks up the pieces. He is close again to the line. I don't know if he's going to get a bonus point either. Padal definitely didn't. I just don't think those points are going to count. Here comes Alex. He noses across. What do the judges say? The banner is blue. Yes, bonus points. Timely bonus for Team Lambo. They get 2 points. I don't know why it's not 3. Maybe they're not allowed to get the winning point. Even though Padal came across first, does that count? I'm thinking it should be 3. We'll have to get back to you on the scoring. Either way, it's 6-6, and this is an all-important race 6. Obviously, the team that wins this leg will move on to the semifinals. Little Havoc's out front, but Lambo comes right back, taking advantage of the inside curve. Turn 2, back to Havoc. They hit simultaneously, and it's Lambo out front. Alex Payne has taken advantage. He may reach the drop zone first. We'll see what happens. He's over, and that is a clear bonus for Lambo. Padal, he gets over as well. Barrel rolls across the finish line. That's not going to be a bonus. This clearly looks like a bonus, and it is. Unbelievable comeback for Team Lambo. Padal is way short, barrel rolls into the same guardrail. He's going to pay for it later, and it looks like Team Lambo is going to come back. Both teams had fouls at the exchange zone, but it's Team Lambo that comes out of this tournament and advances to the semifinals. And there's the rap sheet, folks. Congrats to Team Lamborghini for an incredible comeback victory driven by Nathan Nevers of Quick and Silver Racing and Alex Payne from KCLH Racing. Next up will be another relay battle between 2 Sweet Firebirds and 2 Jaguar XJs. If you watched the exhibition last week, you saw Po Boy steer an XJ to a comeback win. Want to get behind the wheel in the upcoming? DRC is looking for drivers. Comment below who you are, what you want to drive, and you may be racing on the DRC. On behalf of the DRC, I want to thank our sponsors, Cliff International Raceway. Visit their Facebook group, YouTube channel, and earn Cliff coins for awesome rewards. And PegHunter.lk for diecast gear and castings. And did you notice the JLH banners and new starting gate? Check the description below for details and links. The DRC Relay Championship began with a thriller. Please subscribe and hit the bell too. You've been watching the DRC, an exciting diecast racing experience. This is Big Sam thanking everyone and signing off.